Compass FM. We've got 3 words for you, Stuart MacWilliam, Renewable Solutions. Are you busy?
Yes, we are still trying to catch up with from the post-Christmas rush, and obviously there's a lot of building work sort of finishes before winter, and so people are putting their power systems in, and we're doing a lot of off-grid stuff at the moment. We're just doing an off-grid install on South Eyre Road, and even though the grid is in the area, people are doing the economics and are putting in off-grid systems due to the cost connecting to the grid.
Okay, so for a one-off cost of you putting an off-grid system in, it's comparable to
it is, and certainly if you take into account, say, the first 10 years of what your power energy costs are going to be, already in the media, the energy companies are softening everybody up for the price rises due to the low lake levels and everything else.
Yep.
And when you look at the capital cost plus energy cost for those first few years going off grid, the economics they look pretty good.
They sort of stack up. Now, consuming electricity that you generate yourself it's got to be a relatively good sort of thing. But when you generate the power, how about storage in the batteries, that sort of thing?
Yeah, the battery storage is still quite expensive, but it depends on how much energy you use, and then the economies of scale do start to kick in. Mm-hmm. Small systems, the economies are a bit borderline, but once you start to get into big users, then it stacks up, starts to look pretty good. And the batteries are getting better, and the big thing is there's quite a difference in lithium batteries between a car battery and a lithium solar battery.
Yep.
They're two completely different beasts.
And there's also different qualities between the batteries as well.
Yes, yeah, and it's like everything. You get what you pay for. If you don't pay much, you don't get much.
As an example, you can buy a Morris Minor sort of style that will do the job. It'll get you to the supermarket and back. Or you can buy a Lexus, and the Lexus is going to get you there with a heck of a lot more comfort and other bits and pieces, and look after you for a lot longer.
Exactly, and it's some of the lithium batteries we use are actually a South African battery. Mm-hmm. South Africans obviously can mine lithium, and they actually make them into the lithium batteries as well, and they're a good battery. And the other thing I like about them is we get good warranty and backup service from the South Africans.
That's absolutely vital too, isn't it? It really is.
It is. The warranty's only worth the paper it's written on if there's somebody behind the paper.
That's actually a really, really good point. We're speaking with Stuart MacWilliam from Renewable Solutions Limited. The use of solar power during the winter time, there's less solar or less UV coming through. Do you find a wee bit of a slowdown during the winter time, or it just carries on as per normal?
For us, it carries on pretty much as per normal, because although your solar amount of energy is less, people are getting bigger power bills and going, because they're using more power, how can we limit our energy cost?
Yep.
And it is a cost. So by installing solar, you look at it on an annualized basis, you make bigger savings in the summer than you do in the winter. But with the use of smart controllers, switching hot water cylinders and things like that, you can maximize your self-consumption, and that you want to be ensuring that every kilowatt hour that you produce, that you're trying to use as much of it as possible. There's no point in selling it back to the grid. They're only going to turn around and sell it to somebody else for an increased margin. So UMOs will be using it to the best of your ability as well.
Absolutely. It's good to know that you are busy around North Canterbury, because you're a local business doing business with locals, not so much a company out of the North Island or even from overseas making random phone calls to people and scaring up business. It's always good to be able to look the guy in the eye that you're doing business with. You've been doing this for quite some time.
Yes, but been doing it for about at least 15 years, and I'm a registered electrician as well. So the guy you're talking to is the guy who's going to be doing the install. You're not talking to a salesman who, as soon as he's got the sales docket signed, he's on to the next sale.
Yeah.
I've been a registered electrician 40 years now, so I know the electrical industry reasonably well.
Yep.
And the solar industry, yes, we've seen people come and go.
Yep.
But it's important for us that continuity of service. Renewable Solutions is also a member of CANS, the Solar Energy Association, Again, so that gives people some assurity as to our quality and our backup service. Using a non-CNS member to install a solar system is unfortunately just a recipe for disaster.
Okay, well, there you have been warned, Stuart. MacWilliam, Renewable Solutions. You got a web page?
Yes, our webpage is renewablesolutions.co.nz. On there's a Contact Us tab, and just fill out those details. We're often a bit hard to get hold of on the phone during the day because if we're up on a roof or something like that, our health and safety says no answering the phone calls.
Yep.
So do it through the webpage, and we'll organise a site visit, come and see you.
Stuart, that is absolutely brilliant, fantastic. If you're looking for renewable solutions, as far as energy is concerned, certainly get hold of Stuart. Great guy, knows what he's talking about.
Compass FM.